Hey! We're back. Oh. The live cams are on. Sorry. Oliver. Hello! Drunk Ducko. Thank you. What's going on? I'm feeling better. I am feeling better. Also, we have a very... Oh my god, I have a third monitor. I don't know how I just noticed that. Space came here and did more to my stream setup. I like just noticed this monitor. That's awesome. Wait, I love him. Sorry, I literally was sitting here during the intro just waiting and I just didn't see it until now. I just went to drag Discord and now it's on my third monitor. Bean, thank you. Drunk Duck, thank you. Jen, thank you. Caddies, Cron Nanos, thank you. Thank you. Chat, big news. We have a very special guest in Binky Bonky Studio. Wait, this can't be Binky Bonky Studios. Leaked! What is this called?
Detective _ Bittenbinder subbed for 9 months.
Detective Cobra Buggy. Thank you. Come here. Come on. Say hello. Whoa, come on. Yeah. Chat, we have a very special guest today. The Shed Studio? That sounds so depressing. Ah! It's Babby. Babby's here. Babby's here for stream today. He's gonna help us prep for South Africa. Babby in the booth. The big room. Shed about it. She Shed Studios. Bug Studios. Octo Studio. The Outhouse. Well, that kind of sucks. Toaster Strudel, thank you. Tooth the Face, thank you. Detective, thank you. When are you going to South Africa? Tomorrow? Binky Bonky Corporate Office. Thank you for the $50 donation to Alveus. FN Waggy, thank you. Stray Meds, thank you. The name's Bree, thank you. Binky Bonky Corporations.
The name's Bree subbed for 31.
Pinky Ponky Studios. Someone asked what Mabby is. Maboic is Pit Chihuahua. He's part pit bull, part Chihuahua, 100% overexposed right now. So he's got little tiny legs, but he kind of has like a pit bull head. How? Everybody asked me that. I wasn't there. I don't know how they managed that. But that's what he is. I rescued him from the Humane Society in California when I was in college. My freshman year of college. He is now 9 years old. Holy cow, we are old, dude. We are old. Maybe. Does he bite still? Sometimes. No, he hasn't bit anyone in a really long time. But he does have a history of biting a little bit people that come in the house. He bites ankles sometimes. But that's okay. I think that makes sense. He's a good guy. He's a good little doggy. He's a good little doggy. Serious security. Yes. Amazing. Amazing. Other things we have today in the Binky Bonky corporate office. Special guest Mavi and Dr. Pepper. Is Mavi going to be in every studio stream now? It depends. It depends. On how he does in here. I really am not sure how he'll do. So, we're going to find out today. This is his first time visiting.
Wow.
Kristen Lay, thank you for the 8 months. Mavi Studios. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a simp for Maya. What can I say?
Tom KM, thank you.
Sub tier 2 for 4 months. Yeah, I'm a simp for Maya. What can I say?
Thank you.
Wow.
Big
Big
Spoons,
Spoon is subbed for 18 months.
thank you for the 18 months. When is the trip? Tomorrow. Our first stream is November 22nd in South Africa. Mabi, what if you went and sat on the couch? What if you went and sat on the couch back there and you took a nap? And you took a nap while I streamed? Wouldn't that be nice? What?
Wow.
Floomgoon subbed for 45 months.
Flumgoon, thank you for the 45 months. What if you took a nappy while I was live? Wouldn't that be so nice? Go. Yes. Go to couch. Go over there. Look. Look. Come here, buddy. Couch.
Wow.
Yes.
Sleepy is our
Yeah.
subbed for 2 months. Maya he Safari, Maya he Safari.
Stay there. Surely he'll stay there and he'll be really comfortable and happy. Surely. Sleepy Sarah, thank you so much. Flumgoon, thank you. Yeah, okay. So South Africa, we leave tomorrow. I did text Alex this morning to see how he's doing. I'm not sure. I also talked to him like super briefly yesterday. Sounds like he's got a sinus infection or something. I don't know, but he went to urgent care. So I don't know. I hope he's feeling better today. Yeah, because flying with a sinus infection would kind of suck. I don't know. He's, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know.
Wow.
Fledgling subbed for 13 months. Maya he
Fledgling, thank you for the 13 months. Okay, well, Mav has decided to sit here. Maybe let me put this blanket on the couch and see if
Zilla 05 is a new sub.
he likes this blanket. Isn't that awesome? Mammy, take it out. Now. Hopefully he decides to do that. We'll see. We will see. We'll see. All right. Okay. Katie, thank you. Fledgling, thank you. Sleepy Sarah, thank you guys for the subs. We were almost at 3,000 subs. Corbin with $100 to Alveus. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sorry. Okay. All right. I'm texting Adapt right now. He's doing all right. He's got some like pressure. Oh. He's throwing up.
Hey Maya, my wife.
What on earth?
Streams and would like to support Alveus. Will Alveus possibly have 3XL and up sizes soon for merch shirts? Smile.
Hold on. Space is coming here to bring something, so let me ask him to bring some. Can you bring cleaning stuff into? That is so weird. What happened, buddy? You okay? What's wrong? You threw up. That's weird. I don't know. Did you eat some grass? Maybe ate some grass. Okay, Space is gonna bring stuff to clean that up. When he drops off other stuff. Hoodie, thank you for the 2 months. He was out running around this morning for a while, so maybe he ate some grass. Thank you for the $50 donation. Yeah, maybe he's nervous. There's so many people watching. All right. Also, some treats. Please. Hoodie Hen, thank you for the 5. Hoodie Hen, thank you so much for the 5. Lilor, thank you for the 6 months. Okay, sorry. We're locking in. There's a lot of moving parts right now. Dog just threw up, trying to coordinate stuff. But I am live and I'm alive and I'm locked. Okay, so yeah. Talked to Adapt this morning. He's doing okay. Everybody just like cross your fingers for him. He just needs to rest up today and hopefully he's all good. He should be all good for tomorrow. We are leaving for South Africa tomorrow. And it's a long trip. It's 36 hours of travel. So that's a lot of travel. Sorry. Yeah, thank you for the $5 donation to Alveus. I thought that Alveus did have 3XL and up sizes. Whatever sizes we have, we have every option that our manufacturer offers on our website. We've tried really hard to do that. So if there's not an available size, it's because the manufacturer doesn't offer it, unfortunately. Jaded, thank you for the 44 months. So yeah, it's a lot of travel. Gabri, thank you. It's a crazy amount of travel. And there's a few flights. There's no direct flights there. So, we're taking a couple flights, and we've got 4 streams right now planned for out there. We have some safari streams, as you guys know, because that's what we're going for. But then there's also some cool extra stuff that we're going to do. I'm really, really excited about. I'm really excited to go out there, and also try to do some important conservation work. You know, if we're going to go all the way out there and, go to an ecosystem that's really cool to talk about, and to go there to see nature and talk to you guys about nature and learn about it, I think it's important that we do conservation work as well. So, yeah. And then, Snapchat. All right, hold on. Yeah, hold on. So, I FaceTimed, or Tara Yummy FaceTimed me yesterday, and she told me a bunch of Snapchat tips. So I have a bunch of Snapchat knowledge now. Shout out Tara. That I really had no clue how any of this worked. But she told me how to do it and how I should use it. What's up, Nick? How to use it, and the strats. And so that was really, really nice of her. And I have it all written down. And so I will be Snapchatting a lot from South Africa. Miso, thank you so much. I'm going to be Snapchatting a bunch from South Africa. It will have nothing to do with Alveus, and I'm doing it from the Alveus account, but I'm doing it transparently just to farm watch hours, or whatever it's called, on Snapchat, so that we can get monetized on the Alveus account, so that I can start fundraising for Alveus through Snapchat. So it won't be Alveus related, but I think that that's obviously the best way to farm, because it's South Africa. I know there's a lot of younger faze viewers that are on Snapchat that want to see that. So that's my plan. That's my plan for the launch of the Alveus Snapchat is I'm just gonna take a bunch of pictures, and I'm gonna do photo dumps on Snapchat every day of travel in South Africa, and I'm hoping that does well. I hope you post on there, because otherwise I'm a grown man that installed Snapchat for no reason. Yeah, so I've been doing it really wrong also. So it will look very different. But yeah, shout out to Tara Yummy, because she gave me a bunch of insight that I did not have. So pretty nice. Pretty nice. Yes, I will post videos. Have you dried your hair? No, I haven't. But I look really weird right now, and I don't know what it is. I think it's the light. I think because it's later in the day or something, there's a window, and it's way brighter than last time, and I'm not really vibing with it. I wonder if it's maybe, hold on. Ah! I also cut my bangs. So they're shorter now. No. Oh, maybe it's the top? Maybe I fricked up? No. I don't know. I give up. We tried. Saxonus, thank you for the 5 months. Plan for today. Plan for today. Maverick is just... Is that really where you want to be? Maybe. 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 Do it, Debbie. Gimme. Come on. Come. Maybe. Come here. Come on. You can do it. Come here. Okay. He doesn't want to. All right. He's nervous. He's hiding from chat. He's hiding from chat. All right. Okay, so the plan for today, nothing crazy here, chat. Because I need to pack. I tried starting to pack this morning for South Africa, and I packed one pair of pants and one shirt. That's as far as I got. So, oh yeah, the Alveus Snapchat is Alveus Sanctuary. It's the same as all of our other accounts. So I still have some packing to do and some. Oh my god, this is huge. Chat, this is huge for us. I told you he liked that blanket. I told you. So I still have some stuff to do to prep. Oh no. I still have some stuff to do to prep. So I'm not gonna be live a crazy long time today. But one thing that I was gonna do before this trip anyway was just like review South African flora and fauna, just so I have like a idea of what we're looking at and what we're looking for. Because at the end of the day, I'm really excited to see. Oh wow, Snapchat. I'm really excited to see stuff, but I also really want to teach people about stuff as well, because I think that's a vibe and really neat. So we're gonna go over like the big five, and maybe gonna grab some fun facts, and yeah. Why did he creep up there slowly? I don't know. He's a ghost. He's okay with it now since it was his idea. Right. Right. We will be there for a few days, but we will do a number of streams. And it'll be sick. What's up, first timer here? What's up? Welcome. Uh-oh. He heard something. Space will be here soon. And so he will be getting off the couch to bark at the door. Prepare yourselves for that. Roughly what time central will the safari streams be? Okay. You want me to actually tell you? Let's try to figure this out together. Cause South Africa is 8 hours ahead of Central, right? Right, chat? Told you, I did warn you, to be fair. Hello. It's okay. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Thank you. Space is... It's 9:35 p.m. here. Oh, so we have some South Africans in the chat. What's up, guys? We're headed there shortly. It's almost 10 p.m. Wait, so yeah, so that's... Okay. Thank you. Maverick ran out the door. So So Space is gonna grab him. Okay, 8-hour difference from Central. What the heck? Where'd it go? Okay. First stream, there will be streams at different times of day. The first stream though will be, I think, depending on like how travel goes and whatever, the first stream should be a, yay buddy, come here. Dude, the times are in, what? Thank you. The times are not, it says 18-hour 30. 19-hour 30. Which I'm already dealing with the time change in my brain, and this is breaking my brain even more. So we're thinking first stream will be sometime around then. Does that help you? What time is that? What time is that Central though? Military time. 10:30 a.m. Central. Holy shit, imagine. Okay, so it'll be like somewhere around my normal stream time. Okay? And then our first safari, this one, I don't know exactly what time that'll be. The first safari though is pretty locked. Nern, thank you for the $100 donation to Alveus. Thank you so much. Thank you. Our first safari stream will be Sunday, September 23rd at 6 a.m. South Africa time. Woof. Late. Wait. Not bad. But we will do, there are morning safaris and there are evening safaris. You have to either go super, super early in the morning or in the evening because it's like hot during the day and so animals aren't out so much during the day. So it's either going to be a sunrise or sunset. So yeah. Do you want a treat? Space brought stuff for me to clean up his throw up, and I'm going to give him a treat because he threw up some bile, so I want to make sure he eats. Wait. You guys want to see some of Maddie's tricks? Come here. Wait, come here. Turn around. You say hi. Yeah, good boy. It's kind of a big treat, so actually it might take a second to show you the next trick. Because he has to eat this first. Oh, he ate it. Well, he's eating it. Hold on, he's chewing. Good job. Okay, ready? Oh, can you spin? Can you spin? Spin. Yeah! Wow! Sit. Say hi. High five. Yeah, good boy. There you go. What do you think? Pretty impressive, right? Pretty amazing. You got a dog? Oh, no, I've had this dog for 9 years. I've had this dog for some time, actually. Yay. Clean. want to spoil too much. I want to like keep you guys in the loop, but I also don't want to spoil stuff. And I don't want to tell you the wrong times and have you guys be like, she said what? You know? Because I know this is all going in the freaking comm, and that's really scary. Okay, I have one more treat for Maverick. It's a big one. It's a trachea. It's a big one. Wow, thank you for the 5, J.O. This is for you. Good sit. Here you go. Doing it? Yeah. Sit over there. It's a chew. Oh, maybe he doesn't want the chew. Wazix, thank you. Does he want it? Razor Flies, thank you for the $100 donation to Alveus. Thank you so much. Maybe he doesn't want to chew. You don't want to chew? Okay. He ate one the other day. All right. How confident in the bit rate? Holy crap. Dude, I'm having really bad stream rate ADHD today, by the way. I don't know if you've noticed that, but I like cannot focus. I don't know if it's because there's a dog here or what. I cannot focus on one thing and like finish a train of thought. Wait, my sign. What about up here? There you go. For you. Wazix, thank you for the 26 months. Dreams, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much. Okay, let's lock in. Let's all right, it's been 43 minutes. How is that possible? Let's actually focus. So, signal-wise, what Connor told me the other day, and shout out Connor, by the way, because Connor has done all of the travel logistics and has been, him and Space have been figuring out all the tech for months now. What Connor told me yesterday is if streams don't work, like if it's like really bad bitrate or whatever, it's simply not possible to stream there, because we have been very thorough on how to make this work and how to make sure that stream works and that we have good signal. We have talked to the people at the place that we're going to, and they understand what we're hoping for. They know where there are dead spots on the Safari itself. We have pictures and videos of the vehicle that we're using. We're going to try to mount sort of like a Starlink, think Starlink, but it's not Starlink, on the vehicle to try to make that work. We have rented a lens for viewing of wildlife from far away. So it's a really serious lens. That's what I tweeted out the other day, was a picture of that lens. And yeah, we have been very thorough. And by we, I mean Connor and Space, have been very thorough about how to make this work. So cross your freaking fingers, and cross your fingers for weather as well. Mantareo, thank you for the 5. You come here. You can come up. What do you want? Come here. Come on. What? I don't know what he wants. It'll be good weather. Okay, Katie Raid is South African. Katie Raid. It's like spring, summer. It's like summer now. So you don't think we're going to get rained out? Spring. Summer. Spring, summer. Spring. Why can't y'all decide? Hello? Who else is South Africa? Spinning squid. Danza. Late spring. Yeah, you'll be fine. If you're up north, you might have a thunderstorm now and then. Okay, going into summer. Forecast looks good for next week. Sick. Huge. I'm South African. Y'all are lying. That was a lot of me's. Really? Has been raining a lot where I am in South Africa. You guys are all in South Africa? I swear. I'm in South Africa. Wow. Okay, I believe some of you, but not all of you. Okay, great, cool. So, okay, cool. So weather, crossing our fingers that it'll be solid. Okay, great. Internet, we have done everything in our power to make sure that it's solid. Great. We didn't need to get any vaccines. Great. I do have yellow fever though. Well, I have the vaccine for yellow fever. I don't have yellow fever. Because I went to Ghana. We got our passports. All of our passports are good and not expired. We've got freaking... Oh, I got our safari fits from the first stream. So we got the... Adapt said they're the OG operators. I think that just means like they're the first like outfits that we wore.
Wow.
Echo, thank you for the prime. Thank you. So yeah, I think we should be good to go. Cool. Excellent. And then Adapt and Gilbert are gonna meet us. They're flying on their own. Originally, they were gonna fly to Texas, and then we were all gonna fly together from Texas. But it made more sense financially for them to meet us at a different layover. So they're gonna meet us at one of our layovers, and then we'll travel to South Africa itself together. Koe, thank you for the sub. Thank you. Do you have any scripted shoots or shorts to film? No, I have nothing scripted. But today, one of the things that I want to do is just review South African flora and fauna. So I'm a little bit more prepared, to talk about what we're seeing. Okay? So, let's start with the Big Five. Because every time anybody goes to South Africa anytime anybody goes to Africa to see wildlife, they look for the Big Five. What does that mean? Let's find out together. I have not pre-watched any of these videos. So we are just studying. Oh. Yeah. Mm-hmm. First try. Okay, number 1 in the Big Five, African elephant. Number 2 in the Big Five, lions. Number 3. Rhinoceros. But I thought it was specifically black rhinoceros. Okay, black rhinos. Rizm, thank you for the 59 months. Number 4, leopard. We're not seeing a leopard, y'all. I not to put that into the universe, but like, I'm not sure about that. And number 5, African buffalo. Okay. Okay. So there will also be, I think we have a great chance of seeing giraffes, elephants, hippos. Thank you so much. There will be what? South Africa. Vervet monkeys? Maybe some monkeys? So is it ostrich? Lots of them? Gazelle? Will there be hyenas there? I don't know. Warthogs. Baboons. Wow, this is a lot. African elephant facts. Oh, we can watch this a Frank. Hello? We can watch this a Frank video. Wait, this is my friend.
This episode is sponsored by Brilliant.
Whoa. Well. Ah! Zay!
Section is actually a baby elephant, just about ready.
You know what? We're watching this whole video. I don't care. Zay Frank is so sick. Zay makes these true fact videos, and maybe you've heard his voice before because they're super popular. Like, they're super popular on YouTube, and they've also had a ton of virality in short form. And I met Zay for the first time? Question mark? Yes. For the first time at Jackson Wild, I believe. Yeah, at Jackson Wild in Wyoming, which is a wildlife media conference. It's where like nature documentary filmmakers come together and talk about cinematography and education and cool stuff. And so I met Zay there, but I had talked to him before on video, and he's been doing this since making these videos since I was born. Literally, like this, I think he started my birth year, which is so sick. And so he really like knows what he's doing and has been so supportive of me and Alveus and has connected me with so many people, and it's just like actually the GOAT. He's been so kind. So I'm a huge fan. So we'll watch this video together.
With a sinus, learn to think. This right here, what looks like a grape with a sinus infection, is actually a baby elephant, just about
surprise.
Will be dropped from 5 feet. And start things off with a bang.
Wow, they do it standing up like that.
It's an exciting event for everyone. The whole herd gathers around and celebrates. It's quite cute and loud, but they should celebrate. That baby's been up in there for almost 2 years, so when it comes out, it's fairly well baked. It takes a minute or two to get used to its new surroundings. I mean, he's not in Kansas anymore. You know, if Kansas were a mucus-filled placental sac inside the uterus of an elephant. But in no time at all, this baby is standing up on its own. First things first, it's guided to the nipples. We should all be so lucky. And there they are. Could benefit from a dab of lotion by the looks of it. For the next 3 to 4 years, the baby will nurse in its mother's care, supported by the other females in the herd. Sometimes it takes a village. These elephant babies can sometimes be a handful. Look at this one. It's throwing an all-out tantrum. Probably just passed by a Chuck E. Cheese. That demon
their
robotic
gestation
mouse
is
that calls
crazy.
to children. But it's a good thing that there's some time for the baby to learn how to elephant. You gotta get your feet right, but there's more subtle things like caring for your skin. Elephants have quite the beauty regimen. Luckily, they use foundation and powders that are quite cheap and readily available. Throw a bit of dirt on the back, maybe a mud bath. It's worth it because listen, this is no ordinary skin. Now, up close, it doesn't seem like their routine is addressing the wrinkles. But in this case, the wrinkling is on purpose. Elephant skin doesn't just have wrinkles, there's wrinkles on the wrinkles. And the closer you look, the more you find. Unlike our skin, which flakes off when it dies, elephant skin sticks around and forms thicker and thicker layers as they age. And this wrinkled mess can do some magic tricks. Look at that. It's amazing. It's like a giant elephant-shaped sponge.
What?
And having skin that can hold on to water like that is very important. Elephants can get hot, very hot. They have the highest ratio of volume to surface area of any land animal. Too much body and not enough skin surface to cool off. They don't have sweat glands except for a couple between their toes.
I am live.
Hello, world. I finished my passport holder.
It's beautiful.
Look it.
Wow.
Spins. Hold on. Sorry, chat. I need to talk to my sister and show her this.
Sorry, guys. Hold on.
Spins. And then, hold on. This is important, chat. What are you talking about?
Elephants.
Oh, that's fun. I can use this pad. Okay. Look. Passport holder.
Yeah, that's
right?
so good.
But then, wait. It has a little corner tuck so that it fully
So it
closes.
Wow, yes. Very nice. Did you use a pattern?
Huh?
Did you use a pattern?
No. Well,
Wow.
I looked up some ideas online, but then I just cut out some paper and figured out my own pattern.
It's beautiful. You slayed.
Thank you.
Great
Slayed.
job.
Okay. That's all.
Okay. I'll talk
Thank
to you
you
later.
for your time. Bye, chat.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Love you. Sorry, I was talking to her this morning when she was sewing that. She made a passport holder. It's beautiful.
Aren't gonna do shit, so they have some other tricks. For one, they have these little hairs all over their body, not like a luxurious mane. More like the smattering follicular landscape of a testicle. One question, though, is why do they have hair at all? Doesn't hair make you warmer? Now, you might think that it's just evolutionary leftovers, sort of a slowly balding woolly mammoth. But it turns out that when hair density drops below a certain threshold, having hair switches from something that keeps you warm to something that helps you cool off.
What?
And it appears that that's what's happening. The hairs themselves help get rid of the heat.
Chat, one thing you need to know about Zay is he is thorough. Like, dude does his research and he works with biologists and works with researchers and works with scientists to make sure that all of this information is, thank you for the sub, to make sure that all this information is correct or accurate. And it's really important to him, and he does a really, really great job. And he has scientists review his work before these videos go out. He just does a really, really awesome job. Sadie, thank you for the 3 months.
Their giant ears also act as heat exchangers. Waving them around cools down the blood that runs through them. I know what you're thinking, Naughty Bits. Those veins there remind me of the veins in a human testicle, which also shed heat to keep sperm from overheating. Elephant testicles are inside the body, in basically the hottest place. There's
I've
something
never
called the
thought
hot
about
testicle
that.
hypothesis. It's a good band name. It says that elephants might not get cancer because they've evolved extra proteins that are constantly protecting and repairing heat-damaged sperm. Anyway, I digress. Wait, is this one flipping us off?
What?
Oh, we're totally getting flipped off by an elephant trunk right about now. But let me tell you, those trunks are quite something. Segway. You know, in the womb, they actually have an upper lip that's separate from their nose. But those
What?
fuse together to form the trunk. Here, try pushing your upper lip forward while flaring your nostrils. Hold that, right? Well, nothing to do with an elephant, but you look like an idiot. The trunk is made up of connective tissue, a tiny bit of fat, and tens of thousands of muscles that go the long way, the short way, and roundsy-bouncy. Much like the tongue, the trunk contains no bones and no cartilage, but by coordinating those muscles, it can do all sorts of things. It's quite strong, especially nearer up to the top. You can see one working out here. Must be a warm-up set because they can lift up to 700 pounds, which is the equivalent of 700 one-pound weights. For those of you who
They
are
can
into the
lift up
gym
700
things, the
pounds?
trunk is also quite stretchy. The skin and connective tissue on the top surface of the trunk is stretchier than the bottom, while the bottom is stiffer, stronger, and more grabby-grabby. The trunk is lined with special sensory hairs called vibrissae. On the bottom of the trunk, they form rows on either side. The science hippies think that this helps them balance things in the curl of their trunk, like this watermelon. But the tip has the most hairs and is the most sensitive, as tips are wont to be. Depending on the species, the trunk ends in one or two things that basically act like fingers. And I'm sure that science hippies are tempted to fake this research with hand puppets. The combination of a flexible trunk and these fingerlings means that they can pick things up in all sorts of ways, depending on their shape and how big they are. And those finger parts are capable of some very fine movements. Look at this one peeling a banana. Not exactly how I do it. It gets the job done.
Wow.
And look at this one, delicately picking up a tortilla without breaking it. Now, the trunk isn't a hollow tube. Those two nostrils run down the length of it. And that means it can get sucky-sucky, which provides yet another option for picking things up. But can also function a bit like a straw. Not an all-the-way straw, though. It is a nose, after all. And you know what it feels like to get a nose full of water all the way back. So when it sucks, it doesn't suck all the way. It holds whatever is sucked, and then it can squirt it back out into an appropriate orifice, or wherever the f it wants, really. I know you like to learn. You're here to learn about learn. There's thousands written today. Learn things to learn if you get to try every.org/Zayfrank, like what they do. Check them out today. Where were we? Oh, right. Elephants eat sticks and leaves and other crap a sensible person might rake up and throw in the green bin for pickup. Now, if you've tried, you'd know that it's not all that easy to eat those things. Imagine if the toothpick was the appetizer. But they have some good equipment. African elephants and male Asian elephants have tusks, which are their incisors. Female Asian elephants will often have little tiny incisors sticking out, called tushes. It's called a tush. Tusks and tushes don't help with the chewing, but they can scrape some bark off now and then. The business end of the mouth is in the back. Elephants have some big-ass molars back there, about the size of a brick. This is one, even though it looks like several. They chew all that woody crap front to back, not side to side like we do. And those teeth wear down. Luckily, they have 6 sets throughout their lifetime. When a new molar comes in, it doesn't come from below, it comes from behind. The old worn-down tooth is pushed forward, and then it breaks off in segments while the roots are reabsorbed. Once the last set of teeth comes in, that's it. Those eventually wear down, and if the elephant lives long enough, it'll die. Makes sense, doesn't it? Anyway, they chew everything up into a pulp, and then that pulp gets fermented inside of their body. That creates gas. Told you. But the whole process only extracts about 20% of what went in the other side. The resulting dung still has some nutritional value.
Yay!
It's a pre-digested morsel for whoever wants another go at it. And many do, including other elephants, ones that don't have the patience to wait for it to drop. So they get after it, so to speak. I mean, we blurred it, but imagine a snake trying to escape into an elephant's butt, Jerry. You only did half the analogy. That doesn't help. The snake has to go into something different, like a... No, not a different animal's butt, Jerry.
I didn't know they did that.
You're really not getting it. But trunks are also used to communicate. They can be noisy little bastards and make all sorts of sounds. There's the classic trumpeting sound, which sounds a bit more like a lion trapped in a tuba. They can drop that down low, and it sounds like a giant horse that's not impressed. By pinching the front end together, they can go up high. Sounds like demons. Likely because they're making 2 pitches at once, one from each nostril. And if they pinch it real hard, it can sound like the squeak fart of a birthday balloon. Now, if they squeeze further back and inflate the trunk near the head, they can make a sound like a coffee machine that just ran out of water. There's this sound, which is very impolite. We won't speak of it again. Sometimes they push air into the sinus cavities in front of their face and make these strange inside throbbing sounds. And at least one elephant has figured out that if it modifies the shape of its mouth while making sounds with its trunk, it can mimic the vowel sounds of human words. This one's saying chowa, or good in Korean. Not bad, is it? Now,
Can you imagine
good if you
Adapt watching this video. You know what? Better yet. Can you imagine us on a safari seeing an African elephant and me saying that elephants will stick their trunks practically up other elephants' butts to eat the poop before it comes out because they're only able to extract about 20% of the nutrients from their food, and so there's more to be had? And then Adapt saying, that's kind of Ayo. I can't believe we're doing this tomorrow. I can't believe we're leaving tomorrow.
In groups like females do. But if you're a male, you might be alone and miles away from other elephants. For that, they got a whole nother system, and it starts with their feet. Elephants stand tippy-toe, with the back of the foot supported by a high heel of fat. Their
That's
toe
bizarre.
area and their heel area have nerves in them that are particularly sensitive to touch. Both of these features help the elephant feel and listen to vibrations in the ground. Look, this one's listening to see if something's afoot with his foot.
What?
By stomping their feet or making low rumbles, elephants can create seismic waves that travel for miles through the ground, which is apparently louder than a man having a tantrum. When they reach another elephant, those waves travel up through the fat and through the bones of the elephant and up to its ears. The bones inside of the elephant's ear are especially large and tuned for these low-frequency vibrations. In this way, elephants can not only hear other elephants miles away, but they can figure out the direction too.
They're actually tough.
Sometimes a group of elephants will even arrange themselves like a compass to better figure out where the sound is coming from. Pretty smart, right? Well, elephants are smart, at least according to them. They're also narcissists. Elephants have some big brains. Look at that one. It's dead. They have roughly 3 times the neurons of a human brain, but they only have a third of the neurons that we have in the thinky parts. But you get what you get, and they do seem to know how to use what they have. I mean, look at this. They can move objects and use them to reach high up food. If you put one in front of a mirror, it gets all into it. But the science hippies wanted to test if the elephant knew that it was looking at itself. So they painted an X on its face. And look at that. The elephant touched it. It knows what's up, and it was totally checking itself out in the mirror.
Wow,
They
that's
seem
so
to be aware of their own bodies. If you ask them to give you a handle that's attached to a mat that they're standing on, they understand that they have to move off of it first. And they can do teamwork too. You give them a 2-pulley situation where you can't go it alone, and they wait for another elephant to help out. Here's a variation on that, where there's still 2 pulleys, but just 1 basket of food.
Zay Frank takes research
Look at that.
very
The big one
seriously.
takes it all for himself. What a dick. I mean, at this point, you're just f***ing with elephants. One of the areas where elephants have a lot more neurons than humans is in the part of the brain that deals with smelling. They're very good at it, and they can remember smells for a very long time. Here's an elephant casually walking by a pile of crap from an elephant she doesn't know. Gives it a sniff, as is the custom, and moves on. Now here's the same basic setup, but the turd is from her daughter, who she hasn't seen in 12 years. Now when she takes that whiff, she gets all excited. Goes back to check it out, ears flapping. It's like recognizing the perfume of your first crush. I mean, if they wore shit. You can do this experiment, by the way, and you don't need 12 years. Just go to Grandma's, take a shit in the living room, and hide in the closet. You'll know she loves you if she's happy to find it. Anyway, the daughter and mother were reunited, by the way. Be pretty messed up if they didn't do that. Now, starting at around 20 or 30 years, male elephants will sometimes go into something called must. Their hormones go crazy and they get all horny and aggressive. Sort of like intense puberty, but it gets very leaky. Like they're peeing, for example. Normally, elephants pee like this. Very straightforward, to-the-point peeing. But in must, they often don't drop their penis all the way, and it comes out in a dribble. And look at that, he's thwapping it with his tail. It all helps to spread the scent of this sexy time urine. And if that wasn't enough, they start leaking out of these temporal glands on the side of their head. That stuff stinks too, and they waft it around by flapping their ears. These smells actually have information about how fit and strong the male elephant is. Now, females might use this to judge the quality of a potential mate. But other males use it to figure out who's most likely stronger and would win in a fight. And that way, you can ideally avoid the fight altogether. One issue here is that females are... Jerry, why is this one kicking his penis? Is it part of must? What if it's not? Don't show it. It'll give people ideas. Well, it could become one of those TikTok challenges, and then everyone's kicking their dicks, Jerry. You want that? All right, let's move on.
3
One issue here is that females are only
didn't even
down for
explain
little
why he
short
did
windows
that.
of time, and males and females don't live in the same herds. So it's always a booty call, literally. Both females and males have a hookup rumble that can travel for miles. Here you can see science hippies playing a female estrus call and a confused male trying to figure out where it's coming from. Apparently that's what you do with a PhD, catfish and elephant. Now, when they do find each other, it's all over fairly quickly.
All right.
And stinky
Okay.
built for sometimes.
All right.
Female. You from the kick your own dick challenge. Jerry, you don't even ask questions like that. Tell
Hey!
me, young kids are so...
Wow. I did not know that Andrew worked on this video. Andrew was on my podcast.
impressionable that you get, Irish dancing.
He
That's what it would look like.
got his PhD in elephant trunk biomechanics. Small world out there, huh? Cool. All right. Well, we have learned things today. Banger. Wow. So much information. Okay. Let's go African lion facts. Let's do Nat Geo.
Lions are big cats, weighing up to 500 pounds and growing up to 10 feet long. Lions are the second largest
Play Sarah and
members
thank you
of
for
the
the
cat
76
family,
months.
after tigers.
Tigers are huge.
But here are some things you probably didn't know about them. Lions have significant roars. A lion's roar may be heard up to 5 miles away and can be nearly as loud as thunder.
Wow.
Lions begin to vocalize as soon as they are born, but their vocalizations don't start to develop into
Think of the
roars
5.
until the lions are about 1 year old. Roaring allows lions to claim their territory by communicating their presence to potential intruders. It also helps them communicate with fellow lions within their pride. Lions are the only cats that regularly live in social groups. Called
Cute.
prides, these groups are family units that include as few as 3 and as many as 40 lions. They typically have one dominant male, but may sometimes have 2 to 3 leading males at a time. The rest of the pride's adult members are females, and they are often related to each other. They give birth around the same time, which allows their cubs to nurse from multiple females. Lions are not the most successful hunters.
Yeah, I feel like they're actually
But they
really
do
bad at
consume
it.
a lot of meat. Lionesses, who are the primary hunters of a pride, only succeed in making a kill less than 30% of the time.
It's like not
Their
great.
prey, such as zebras and antelope,
I think
are
foxes
usually
are over
faster and
70%.
larger than the lionesses. But by working together,
Damn!
the females increase their chances of exhausting their prey
Damn!
and killing it.
God, that's
Despite
horrific.
their unsuccessful attempts to catch prey, lions may still consume about 20 pounds of meat a day, and some are capable of devouring nearly 100 pounds a day. Not all male lions have manes.
what?
The male lions of Tsavo, Kenya are mysteriously maneless. Speculation as to the explanation ranges. The lions may have higher testosterone levels, or the lack of mane may be an adaptation for keeping cool in the heat. When the lions do have manes, the hair usually serves to intimidate other males or impress females, similar to a male peacock and his feathers. One study in the Serengeti showed that females preferred full, dark manes as they may signal fitness and ability to fight.
Wow.
Lions were once scattered worldwide. Around 124,000 years ago, several subspecies of lions existed throughout the planet. This included the cave lions of Europe and the American lions of North America. Unfortunately, both became extinct by about 8,000 BC. The surviving subspecies, the African lions of sub-Saharan Africa, and the Asiatic lions of India have declined due to poaching, habitat loss, and disease.
I wonder what disease.
An estimated 20,000 African lions remain in the wild, and they are classified as vulnerable. Asiatic lions are listed as endangered, with a population of only about 500. Lions are some of the most formidable creatures on the planet. Their impressive size and appetite, strong social cohesion, and regal appearance make it clear why they are considered the king of beasts.
Did you guys know, no, there's no way you knew this. You know how Disney just came out with, what was it, Mufasa? Their new, like, lion film or something? Disney Conservation Fund, with the launch of that film or through that film or something, gave $3 million, I think, to lion conservation. African lion conservation research. It's super sick. What if we just look up like South African wildlife? Like we just need like a comprehensive. Valerie, thank you so much. Should we just watch BBC Earth and South African wildlife? That's a full 50-minute hello. South Africa. Oh my gosh, these are 40-minute long, 50-minute long documentaries. Here's a 16-minute.
It's just before dawn on Shamwari Private Game Reserve. Soon, the reserve will spring to a flurry of life as the numerous amounts of wild animals slowly emerge from their slumber.
Hugging the Raven, thank you for the 64 months. Cinema.
Others still have to return from their nocturnal outings. A pod of hippos have spent the night walking vast distances to feed off the open grasslands.
Dude, hippos are so sick. They're so huge.
But it's now time to return to the safety of the water.
Wow.
A spotted eagle owl has hunted its
An
food
eagle
during
owl.
the night. But as the morning twilight fades,
Wow.
so too does his
Thank you for the sub.
opportunity. Time for some rest.
Hippos are not part of the big five, no. What are the big five, chat?
Early mornings are always bustling.
Big five. African lion, African buffalo, leopard, black rhinoceros. What's the last one? Did I say elephant yet? African elephant.
With a chorus of life. Diurnal insects, birds, and many other mammals make haste to forage and feed.
Oh my god, I haven't even considered looking at the bugs that are there. Thank you for the 5, Amir. Wow, what the hell is that? What is that?
Pale chanting goshawk soaks in the first rays of light as he prepares for the day.
Blue crane. Huh.
Bees become active when they heat up and need the sun for navigation and communication as well. Warthogs, who sleep in unused aardvark burrows, do not have
Warthogs? What's that? Impala? What's that? In the corner. Is that an Impala? Xano, thank you for the 50. Are there any? Surely there's a South African naturalist in my chat right now. Surely. So they said Impala, but I'm not sure if that's because I just said Impala. Looks like Impala.
Subcutaneous fat, and their coats are sparse, making them susceptible to extreme environmental temperatures. If it was not for these borrowed burrows, the warthog could freeze to death out in the open during the coldest night.
Thank you for the 6 months. Oh, they're so cool. Thank you for the 5. Playground Legend. Thank you so much.
For many antelope species, daytime offers a little respite from the danger.
What kind of antelope is that? Springbok? I don't really know my antelopes very well. It is a springbok. Is it? That's not an impala. This is a springbok. Wait, sleigh. Okay, hold on. Oh my god.
That
I'm popping
lurk
off.
about at night. Although there are always those that
Ah!
aren't so lucky.
Timbo, thank you for the 5.
Just as dusk and
Oh, the
dawn is
10!
perfect time
Timbo, thank you for the
many
10
species
gifted.
of
Thank you so
antelope
much.
To eat their fill.
What is that? Oh my god, there's too many antelopes to keep track of. What is this? Oh my gosh, I need a guide real bad.
For the heat of the day forces them to find refuge in the shade. So too does it offer this pride of lions the best
Eland.
chance of success when hunting. Many a morning breakfast is
Eland?
served nice
Eland?
and early out here in the African bush. A pride of lions usually only have a successful hunt rate of between 20 and 30%. So every morning is a must-use opportunity for
20
them.
and 30%, dude.
Once the pride has eaten their fill,
Scrapbook a guide with
it's time
pictures.
to rest. But for the sub-adults
if I have
and the
time
cubs, it's
for
time
that.
to play.
Maximus, thank you for the 3 months.
Young lions and cubs will use small bits of the carcass to tug and play with.
That's nice. I'll do it for
This
you if
helps
you
them
want.
to
You just have to
nurture
print it
the
out.
muscles.
What? Hold on.
Older.
You would make a guide? I'm sure there are guides, to be fair. Hold on. I'm sure there already are guides. But wait. What if it was like a guide, but like for Adapt? That was like, nah, make Chandler do it. Okay, what the hell? What the hell? You backed out so quick. What if it was a guide that had like Adapt lingo in it? You know what? Actually, maybe Chandler could do that. Like for Adapt and chat.
What up, bruh?
Yeah, I'm live.
What's up?
You streaming today?
No.
You want to?
Sure.
What if
Okay.
you made
Hit me.
a guide, a wildlife guide of South African animals,
Okay.
and it was for chat and Adapt. So there's some like gamer lingo and
Okay.
like things to help them understand. Maybe it can have their actual name and like a scientific name and then like a common name for chat. You know?
Yeah, I'm down.
Like, that they would understand.
Okay, fuck yeah.
And then you have to do it, like, really fast because I need it printed and I leave tomorrow.
Okay, got it. Okay, so like,
Okay, that'd be sick. I'll send you, I'll send you where we're going, but you should just be able to do South African animals.
okay, sick. Okay, I'll do that
Okay.
at 8 p.m.
Okay, Chandler's gonna go live
Sick.
8 p.m. chat.
Swag. Okay, sick. Thank you.
All right, later. Hold on, let me send him where we're going, just so he's got the region. Whoa! Okay. Yeah, go follow Chandler so you can help him tonight. That would be really nice. Thank you for the 50. Thank you so much. Wait, 3,000 subs! Hooray! Cute.
But even they finally tire and need some time to rest. And like many other cat species, lions take extended naps. Lions love sleeping and can do so for 16 to 20 hours every day.
Oh, damn.
They don't have many sweat glands, so this not only helps them to conserve energy, but to digest their high protein diets.
Damn. 16 to 20 hours a day?
As the day heats up, many animals seek refuge in the shade of the many bushes and thickets the reserve offers. The acacia tree is a
Is that a vervet monkey? Yes. Huge! Cool cats.
7 months. I wanted to be an animal conservationist when I was a kid.
Thank
love
you.
Being able to see and support that work through you and Alveus.
They are pests. You know what, Ronnie? I'm sure your mom said that about you and your brothers and sisters when you were growing up too, but I think you're great. Hyder, thank you for the 2 months. Boris, thank you for the 35 months. Thank you so much.
favorite among many of them, but not only for shade, for food too.
What is this? Chat, oh my gosh, this is gonna be tough. I have a lot of studying to do. A kudu. Dude, it's so I have such a hard time with like the antelopes and stuff. Kudu, because its horns are curly. And ku sounds like curly. It doesn't really, but it's the best we got. That's a freaking
Giraffe have prehensile tongues that can be as long as 50 centimeters. And this is the ideal tool to worm around their thick acacia thorns.
Dude, imagine having to
leaves.
eat leaves from an acacia tree.
But
That
acacia
sucks.
trees have a defense mechanism of their own. Once an animal has browsed for a while on the leaves of the acacia, the tree starts to produce leaf tannins.
So sick.
Which taste foul and in copious amounts can be deadly to the browsing animal. The tree also emits ethylene into the air, which causes other acacia trees in the area to start producing the leaf tannins as well.
So sick.
Giraffes in particular will never feed long in the same area of acacia trees and move off after a few minutes.
What an incredible way to keep vegetation healthy and resilient.
This is the mighty elephant.
How would you explain that to adapt? Acacia trees. It's chemical defense. When they're they have a cooldown. Yeah.
These mammoth mammals
Hello? What? I thought she was deep in her thoughts. No, I was freaking talking. We're workshopping. Acacia trees have a defensive loadout that gives them a longer cooldown and prevents the giraffes from camping them. Is that correct?
branches, thorns and all. Elephants can consume up to 7% of their body weight in food every day, and this means they are constantly on the move and busy feeding. The trunk of an elephant contains
It's
more
not a
than
cooldown.
40,000 muscles and is extremely dexterous,
Okay.
with the ability to pick up the tiniest blade of grass or tear massive branches from a tree. The trunk is also used to drink, smell, as a snorkel, to communicate, and as a hand to touch, feel, hold, grab, and pull.
Thank you for the 5. Cute. Verse, thank you so much. Guys, I'm gonna be honest, there might be some tears out here now that I'm thinking about actually seeing these animals in person in Africa. The African wildlife is so iconic. I think this is the first time I'm really considering the fact that I'll see them in person. Yeah, I'm talking about Adapt. She's gonna cry.
Other big mammals are also constantly feeding, no more so than the white rhino.
Southern white rhinos, northern white rhinos are the ones that there's like a couple, correct? Southern white rhinos are, And then black rhinos are also endangered. And black rhinos are the ones with the hooked upper lip, and white rhinos are the ones with the square upper lip, or do I have that off as well? Candy, thank you for the 5. Man, I keep doing
With
that.
its massive head and square jaw, the white rhino is perfectly adapted for feeding low down on the
Okay, they
open
do have the
grasslands
square
of savannas.
lip.
Red-billed oxpeckers are always a common sight where
White,
rhino are grazing.
wide lip.
These birds feed on ticks.
They said
and
what they're
other
called.
grazing. Red-billed oxpeckers are always a common sight where white rhino are
Oxpeckers.
grazing. These
Red-billed
birds feed on
oxpecker.
ticks and other parasites.
Oxpeckers. Why are we effing? Thank you for the 5.
Mammals as well. The relationships the oxpeckers have with these various mammals is called mutualism, where both parties benefit out of the relationship. The oxpecker gets access to a great source of food, and the rhino gets cleansed from parasites.
Hooray,
Open
mutualism.
grasslands and savannas are also home to the cheetah. Their slender bodies, elongated spine, and long tail for balance are all
Thank you for the
adaptations
prime.
which make cheetahs perfectly built for speed. They prefer to hunt during the day, as not to compete with lions and leopard. But as the day heats
Thank you
up,
for the 5.
they, like their other cat cousins, like to have long naps.
Sleeping.
Although they are
I wonder
always
if we.
more
I
wary,
don't know if we see a
constantly
cheetah.
surveying the surroundings to avoid encountering their bigger feline cousins.
Thank you for the 22 months. Sleeping. Said, I live in South Africa. You will see a cheetah. What? Really? Thank you for the 5. Oh.
With the heat also comes a flurry of activity from insects.
Yay.
The flightless dung beetle makes
Flightless
haste
dung
to
beetle.
find cover after a morning meal.
Flightless dung beetle. Sucks that they're flightless. A bee eater.
The white-fronted bee eater is in his element, snatching bees and other insects mid-flight for a nutritious snack.
Whoa. Yum. Is that why they're called dung beetles? Yes. Dude, he sniped him. Beautiful bird. Beautiful bird. A giraffe.
With the midday heat past its peak, many animals make their way to a local watering hole.
Travel there is 36 hours. It's a little
Water
less
is essential for life and fun,
and fun.
and nothing is more fun than a mud bath.
Did you get a ball and seat? I am in economy. You know how expensive first class tickets are internationally? Sorry, it's not. I'm not doing that.
The mud acts as a sunscreen as well as an insect repellent.
Is it at least window or aisle? Yeah, I'm in an aisle so I can pee a lot. Dust. That's nice.
After a quick drink and some serious fun,
I have so
this
much work
herd
to
of
do on the plane,
elephants
though.
continue their relentless feeding.
Maybe Connor and I might just grind work for 36 hours straight. We'll see. We will see. You know what I have to do, actually?
As the sun crests the horizon,
I have to
makes
write
way
a
for dusk. The
TED
earth
talk.
cools, and the lions, amongst others, become more active. This pride hasn't had a successful hunt in a few days, but they have spotted a golden
A real one?
opportunity.
Yeah,
As a
well,
rich hippo
I have to audition.
This male died due to
But they reached
injuries
out so I can
sustained
audition to do a TED
toil
talk.
in fighting,
Crazy.
and nothing goes to waste in nature.
So
These lions will eat what they can.
I gotta write one on.
Then
I gotta
the
write a
scavengers
speech on the
come.
plane. And then I have to write up an event calendar for Alveus for 2026. So we have a sponsor or a pitch deck for sponsors for 2026. Rip. The amount of people from nominations that want to visit Alveus is nuts. Dude. Adapt. Guys, he's here.
Yes, and
He's
black
alive.
bears are always lurking,
We're studying up.
focus, and will wait their turn to get their fill.
What's that?
For
Jackal?
the lions, it's now back to sleep.
Was that a jackal?
Tomorrow is another day.
Wow, okay. All right. So in that video alone, chat, what do we got? We got white-fronted bee eaters. We got African elephant. We got giraffe. We got aren't there multiple species of giraffes? Reticulated giraffe. Maybe. Kudus. We got impala. We got jackal. We got eland. We got springbok. And white rhinos. Southern white rhinos. Yes, multiple species of giraffes. Oh! Okay. Okay, hold on. What are they? Alex?
It's not Lazai is a new sub.
Thank you. What up, Zoil? You like it? Pretty nice, huh? Pretty nice. He's so sick. He might need a second. I'm coming over. Okay, no, you have to do freaking rivals. Zoil has Twitch rivals today. 2 jackal species. There's a black-backed and a side-striped. Okay. Northern Maasai, Okapi, etc. An okapi is not a species of giraffe. An okapi is a. Hold on. What is it? I think it's because he. I think it's because he looked at this when you look up species of giraffe. Northern reticulated Maasai for sure, but okapi is just like on top results here. But okapi is a whole different animal. Says who? It kind of looks like a giraffe, though. It kind of does look like a giraffe. Bro, this is gonna be so good. This is gonna be so good, bro. Alex, wait until I tell you about what elephants like to snack on. We got a lot of learning to do this week. We got a lot of learning to do this week. Kudu, Springbok, Impala, Blessbok, and Red Heartbeast. What? Store, thank you for the 5 months. Chat, we gotta lock in and actually, like, we gotta get our antelope species on lock right now. I really just, like, am so bad at antelope species.
This morning I wanted to spend a bit of time looking at some antelope species, some of the common species that we confuse with one another. And I think the easiest way of doing that is let's have a look where they found for starters.
No, test me, I'm ready. That's a... I don't know. Oh my god, this is a terrible start. Oh shit. That's a buffalo. And that's a warthog. And that's a
Morning,
okapi.
Welcome to another episode of Shamwari TV. My name's Andrew. This morning I wanted to spend a bit of time looking at some antelope species.
Hi, Andrew.
The common species that we confuse with one another, how to tell them apart, some interesting facts about them.
Okay.
What makes them unique.
Alright, I'm
I
locked.
think the easiest way of doing that is let's have a look where they found for starters. And we'll kind of break them down into some categories. We'll look at the open grassland species, we'll look at the intermediate species, and then we'll look at the bush species. If we look at those three kind of like areas, it'll help us differentiate amongst some of them. So I hope you enjoy the next little bit.
Okay. Show me the antelopes. Wait, what is that?
As you can see next to me moving through the bushline over here is a beautiful herd of kudus.
Kudus. Kudu because they have the curly horns.
You can see his characteristic twisted horns. This group over here is comprised of a number of females. This beautiful big bull over here. And then there's one or two youngsters in the bushline over here as well. Kudus are a very unique species.
Little mongoose.
They are quite a large species of antelope. A good a bull like this will weigh over 200 kilograms. They're one of the largest, tallest antelope that we get.
Kilograms.
So I think an interesting thing about antelope species is half of the antelope that we see, males and females have horns, and the other half of the antelope species that we see, an example is kudu, only the male has horns. A lot of it has to do with where the animal lives. Your kudu, for example, are antelope, and as we can see with these guys over the bush, the female, they freeze, and they can sometimes get so close to kudu and they haven't moved, they just stand dead still, and at the last second there's this explosion and they run away, and it's that surprise that startles the predator, and they hopefully then...
Kudu, curly horns.
Horns for fighting, herd of female. So it has to do about limiting competition as possible, but they are what we would call browsers. They feed off of leaves.
He's eating acacia.
And that allows them to move through
the acacia that's got the freaking acacia that have the defensive loadout to keep the giraffes from spawn camping them.
Utilize these acacias very successfully, needle bush, but it means that animal needs to be adapted to living in
oh my god, he said adapt
environment.
Savage, thank you for the
has
5.
To be adapted, moving around, and we're looking at it, and they're not very well suited or adapted to moving out into the open areas and feeding off of grasses.
Show me that's a southern white rhino. Don't ask me what those birds are. I don't know. Lost, thank you for the 20 months.
So I think one of the reasons why we wanted to do the segment on antelope species was a little bit of the confusion around some of the species and how people...
I don't know what you're talking about.
Animals so easily.
I don't have confusion.
Example, and it's actually quite...
That's an impala!
Nice to see them together. We've got a springbok over here and impala, small little...
Yes!
Impala. And obviously the comparative difference between the springbok and impala, it's so easy to see now. But when they're apart, some people do battle.
Springbok are the little guys because they're springy.
But if we just have a look quickly at the differences over there, we can see that springbok over there has got such a white underbelly. Really.
Yeah. I got these on lock. I got springbok and impala.
Impala a little bit bigger as well overall. On tiny little forbs, they'll feed off of these little succulents over here. And they'll move all the way up into the side over there and feed off of the needle bush and the acacias. It's what we call a generalist.
Thank you for the 5.
It's a browser and a grazer. That's why the impala is so successful, is because essentially, but there's a beautiful group of kudu bulls up on the hillside.
Oh my god, spoiled.
A little bit closer to them.
No, wait, we've already seen kudu in this video.
I always think that moves the whitetail, all kudus.
Wow.
Every ant with members of its own species. So that they do is called bombs motion.
These are impalas.
Back to 3.
Those are springbok. Nern, thank you so much.
See,
What's this?
this is a
Springbok.
bachelor herd. This is all males. So we were talking about the impala and the kudu, where the males have horns and the females don't. Springbok over here, males and females have horns. Although in this setup over here, this social structure over here,
Cozy
is
Gaming,
a,
thank you for the sub.
Group of non-territorial males. There will be a hierarchy amongst these animals over here, moving towards breeding seasons. And as it's really this time there that if you open it displays to get away from
Wow,
predators,
they can jump
pretty much
like
avoid
crazy,
very
dude.
dense woodland
So
areas
sick.
and areas with
That's
very
so
high water content.
crazy.
Perfect areas out here, drier regions, grass.
They move like bad
pretty much
AI.
Avoid very dense woodland areas and areas with very high water.
That's
content.
actually crazy.
Perfect areas out here, drier regions, grassy, open. They can see predators, and they've got a variety of resources here that they can utilize.
Tristan, thank you so much.
Again, an antelope species that's found very, very open areas. So a lot of the colors on the animal are very contrasting. It's those contrasting colors that help with visual communication with one another at long distances. Is where males and females have horns to open grassland species.
What is that?
It's another great example of an open grassland species. This is a blessbok.
Blessbok. Blessbok.
You can see
Chat.
a beautiful, beautiful group of females out over here, and most of them have little newborn calves.
And they look
In the
like
calving
horses.
season at the moment, there's a mass dropping of calves at the moment from multiple species. Obviously, the reason for that is a survival strategy where the species will try and flood the environment with so many youngsters.
Blessbok.
The percentage of survival, the numbers will just increase. If the predators come and pick off a couple, there's still
Peach.
a whole bunch that will be able to survive. You can see the color of those youngsters. It blends in so well with this browny, sandy areas. Those youngsters, they can lie flat and you actually just don't see them at all. So blessbok species over here, it's a grazer. It feeds off of grass. Male and female have horns. And we can see this male over here, the horns are just so much thicker than the females out over there. Long, thin horns for the females. And that's a pure grazer. They only eat grass, they only find light.
Grazers.
Blessbok, this species, youngsters.
Chat, I think I got it on lock, I won't lie.
So all of our springbok over here, normal, very like that. Melon, called the normal speen, within our gene population. And that has come best percent.
I thought there was one more.
Species of mixed to open to show you guys today. It's called the red hartebeest. It's a mixed to open area.
Santos Striker is a new sub.
Tanto Striker, thank you. Bro is so elongated. What? A red heart beast? A what?
Guys today. It's called the red hartebeest.
Red heart
It's
beast.
a mixed to open area antelope species, so they're found in open areas or mixed woodland areas. They don't like completely open and they don't like very bushy areas. They are grazers, so feeding on grass predominantly. You can see all of these little youngsters in this
Hope,
little
thank you for the
nursery here. It's
10.
another big breeding herd of females.
Heart to
And
beast.
all the youngsters getting born at the same time. And you can
Red
see that
heart
nice
beast.
fawny color is actually a youngster there with an umbilical cord on, about 30 centimeters
Looks like
long
Easter
umbilical
Island
cord.
heads.
So very, very new little babies all being born, and very precocial youngsters. The mother will give birth, and within a few minutes, the herd.
All antelopes are
And
precocial,
then
no?
and male, founding something
Yeah.
really is.
Like all super.
Hello
precocial.
everyone, my name's Andrew.
Hello, thank you very much. Okay, great. We got the antelopes on lock. We got impalas. We got springbok. We got kudu with the curly horns. We got blessbok, the horse-looking guys, and we got red heart beast, the Easter Island head-looking guys. But there's also elands, which is like a almost buffalo antelope that they didn't go over in this video.
Taco_R is a new sub.
Taco, thank you so much for the sub. All right, easy. Easy. Cool. All right, chat. All right. All right. Okay. And then we got, okay, hold on. Katie, is that pronounced the way that I think it's pronounced? Like, can I stand on that? Because I think it's pronounced a certain way, but I've always been scared to say it that way on stream. The little tiny deer guys. This chat. Because I'm quite certain. Okay, this is pronounced Diker. So when y'all hear me say that, because we see these little deer, know that that's correct. Okay? Maybe we can go for more of like a Daker. We'll wait for the guide to say it. And then I'll say it back. But people are saying it's not Daker. We'll wait for the guide to say it and then we'll say it back. Where are Dick-Dicks? At. Will we see Dick-Dicks? No, right? It does. I mean, it says Eastern and Southern Africa.
For 78 months.
Fublian, thank you. Oh my god, I love Dick-Dicks. They're so cute. Oh my god, they're so cute.
Look at this adorable creature. Meet the Dick-Dick, one of the smallest and most charming antelopes in the world. With its large, expressive eyes and tiny, elongated nose, the Dick-Dick might just be the cutest animal you'll encounter in the wild. But don't be fooled by its size. This little antelope is built to survive the tough conditions of the African savannas. Incredibly fast and agile, Dick-Dicks are always on high alert. Their sharp reflexes help them dart through dense brush to escape predators, making them true masters of stealth.
They're so cute.
But it's not just their speed that keeps them safe. Their unique nose plays a crucial role in survival, helping regulate body temperature to keep them cool in the scorching heat. And when danger strikes, they use their nose to emit
Oh my gosh, what a weird little thing.
alarm call, sending a warning to the rest of the group and ensuring that no one is caught off guard.
Oh my god, they're so cute. I'm obsessed. So cute. Wow. All right. South African bugs. All we have right now is the flightless dung beetle. That's the only thing I've seen in these videos. I assume, are there leafcutter ants? Maybe not. Maybe. I don't know what kinds of spiders. I don't know what kinds of butterflies. Nobody's done a video on just bugs of South Africa? Of course they haven't. L. Rain spider. All right, my South Africans in chat. What are going to be the most common bugs that we'll find if we're just like walking about? Katie said rain spider. So this is a pretty big guy. Dang. Okay. It kind of looks like a wolf spider. We got rain spider, mosquito, termites. Termite, South Africa. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what species of termites these are, but I could look at this and say it's a termite anywhere. Are there lots of mounds like this? Will we see mounds? I think termite mounds are cool. Corbett, thank you for gifting. That's nice. Thank you. Are there Christmas beetles, dead ass? Is that where they're at? Christmas beetles are in South Africa? Are they there right now? I love Christmas beetles. Imagine. Bro, this is a Valorant ass skin. Oh! Oh my god, I'm so excited. Wait, this is so sick. Wait, this is so sick. This is a... Do you guys ever see him this gold? Because I have seen pictures of him like this, but... Thank you, thank you. Shinies. We have to go in search of a shiny. Oh my god, I want to see a Christmas beetle bad. No, you haven't. No way, they're brown. But this one's so yellow. I've seen beetles this yellow in Arizona. Well, so we'll see them like this. You think? That kind of vibe. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. Other common bugs in South Africa. South Africans, where you at? Christmas beetle. Someone said millipede. Like African millipede? Like giant African millipede? These guys? I would love to see these. Shongololo. Oh, we're talking about the same thing. I'm sorry? What? Shongololo? Giant African millipede. Cool. The pink one? What? This? Well, they're not really pink ones. Flightless dung beetles for sure. Shongololo. Okay, so we're looking giant African millipedes. The word is derived from a Zulu word. What? Adopt's gonna have to hold one of those. Yeah, I mean, these are totally harmless, right? These are like really popular in the pet trade. Will we see these, you think? Oh my god, I want to hold one really bad. I want to hold one really bad.
It's Shongololo in Zulu smile.
Yeah, they're harmless, just a little stinky. Oh my god, I'm so excited. You'll see them everywhere. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Yes, but smaller probably. That's fine. I have a question though. Are there any millipedes that I should not hold? Or am I good for every millipede I see? On that topic, actually, are there any bugs that are common that I should not pick up off the rip? Like South Africans, are you like, hey, don't pick up this, don't touch the red ones? Everyone's saying red. I wouldn't pick up scorpions yet. I'm game for that. That's fine. If it's red, leave it alone. Is this like a thing that is this a thing you guys learn? Or are you just saying that? Nothing that's common. They're big flies that sting. Horseflies. Okay, well, I'm not really going to pick up a horsefly, am I? They're a little quick. Okay. Okay, good. Okay, good comms. I'm going to ask this South Africa group in my Discord, which, by the way, you can only join if you live in South Africa. And it's an honor system. And if you join and you don't live in South Africa, I'm going to be really mad. Alright. Alright. Can we watch a bug video? Well, I did kind of look up a bug video, and unfortunately nobody's made a video on just bugs from South Africa because everybody sucks. Rhinoceros beetle, shut your mouth. If I see a rhinoceros beetle in South Africa, I will freak out. I saw a rhinoceros beetle in Belize. Oh my god, I'm so excited to see bugs. You will be the first to make the video. I will vlog the whole shebang. It'll be great. I've never seen them. Okay. Mopane worms, South Africa. What the hell is this? What is that? Someone said crowned eagle. Dope. Looks like a harpy. Looks like a harpy and a red-shouldered hawk had a baby. Dope. Parktown prawns. What is this? It looks like a mole cricket a little bit. That's a big guy. That's a big guy. Can I hold these or do these bite? Let's see. Do bite. Do Parktown prawns bite? They can. So can I. Okay. Parktown prawn. We got ground hornbill, a classic. I don't know if we're gonna see these, but I would freak out if we saw these because I love these birds. Look out for snakes, puffies, and boomslang. Can you give me at least, at the very least, a common name? What the hell is a puffy and a boomslang? I love ground hornbills. What, a puffy like a puff adder? Is that what we're talking about? Gray go-away bird. Wow! What the heck? What a cutie. Why is it called a go-away bird? Why is it called this? Because the sound? He's cute. He sounds like Siren. Okay, slay. There's an ibis there. All right, so puff adder. These ones I should probably know. Okay, puff adder. I know what a puff adder is, but okay, so we got a puff adder. You guys call it a puffy. That makes sense because they're pretty fat. Look at that. Yeah, I mean, I would see this and recognize it as an adder, for sure. Not that I'm picking up like snakes in Africa. Don't think I'm an idiot. Okay, I'm not like stupid. Puff adder and then a boom slang is a boom slang. Oh. Huh. Yeah, I mean, I would not clock this off the rip, so this is good information. What are they usually green or gray or both? He is cute, though. So cute. Green. All right, well, that's good to know. At least they're easy to ID then. Tree snake. I wish... okay, I don't want to know them as... I'm just going to call them a tree snake. What's their actual common name? It's Is that really their common name? Are we serious? What? What? I have never. Okay. Boom slang. Afrikaans. Okay. Okay, good to know. Boom slang. We see one of these adapts and be like, whoa, a snake, and we're like, oh, it's a boom slang. Wow, okay. I thought you were just like using colloquial. Okay, cool. It's Dutch for tree snake. All right. What else we got? Potentially purple crested lorry. Oh my god. This looks like a Tarako. I would see this and think it was a Tarako. Oh. Because it is a Tarako. Okay. Clocked. Good. Purple crested Tarako. I can remember that. Listen to it. Say something. I'm so bad at remembering bird sounds. You are lying. There are lilac-breasted rollers in South Africa, chat. Are you guys bored? Or are you having fun? There are lilac-crested rollers in South Africa. I love these birds. Lilac-breasted rollers. Look at this. Are you, like, kidding me? Are we serious? Oh my god, I'm so stoked. Look at this. Angry bird. Isn't this an insane bird? I'm going to lose my mind if I see this. This one's easy to remember too because it's lilac-breasted. Flap-necked chameleon. Oh my god, I didn't even consider chameleons. Like, oh my god, a wild chameleon would be so insane. These guys, I feel like I'm not going to remember this name, but I will recognize this as an ibis, and maybe that's the best I can do. But these seem like they're pretty common. If I see a tailless whip scorpion, I'm going to lose my mind. Look up its sounds. That's nice. Sounds like a duck. Oh my god, I'd be so excited to find one of these. This is like peak. This is, I think, peak bug to find with Adapt in South Africa because they look so crazy, to be honest with you. Like, respectfully, they look so crazy, but they're harmless. And it's called a scorpion, but it's an arachnid. Yes. It's an arachnid. But they're like so chill and you can totally pick them up. He would freak out. That'd be so good. Wait, I just saw another species that I'm gonna... Okay, this is the one we saw in that video where I was like, what the hell is this? It looks like a freaking... Who's that girl? Who's that hot girl from The Incredibles? You guys know what I'm talking about? Hot girl from Incredibles. No, yes. This girl. They look like this. Anyway, this is a really cool poll. Hoopoe. Is it Hoopoe? I talked about these on World's Wildest. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. Am I wrong? They smell like poop, right? Or something like that. What is up with them that's weird? They sound like it's called Hoopoe because their call sounds like Hoopoe. No, it's not a woodpecker. But what is the deal with... Don't they smell like shit or something? What was their deal? What is it that they do that's weird? I swear they like... Taxonomy. They vomit? Muscles are... I freaking Hoopoe smell. Mother birds coat their eggs in an antimicrobial secretion that smells like rotten eggs. And then when the chicks hatch, they paint the nest cavity with poop. And then they use it as a projectile to ward off predators. It's like a weapon. Poop launcher. So they have stinky eggs, but the bird itself is not stinky, but they can projectile poop as like a weapon. Wicked. Secretary birds go crazy. We got Yo.
Hey, first time actually watching live, but I loved the collab with Adapt.
Thank you for the 5.
Okay, if I asked for quick feedback on a tiny flag guessing game I built.
Thank you so much.
The link if you want to check it out.
I unfortunately cannot click the link, but congratulations on making the game. Corey Bustard. Yeah, I've never seen this bird in my life. Bird diversity is so crazy. Like, what the hell is this? I've never seen this in my life. Corey Bustard. If I saw this, I'd be like, that's a weird looking secretary bird. I think I would just think this was a secretary bird. All right, guys. That's a good. It's a good review. Also, somebody in this Discord channel, dropped this. This is good looks. This is good looks. I would like this printed. At space. Could you print this, pretty please? South Africans, are we looking at this and thinking like, yeah, those are all here? Yeah, you could see those. Are these like common ones? Yeah, okay, big. Big!
Imenko is a new sub.
Iminko, thank you very much. By the way, I want to shout out Maverick because, come on. Bro has really been napping. Bro has really been chilling back there. Have you guys noticed that? Slay. He is him. So, the two venomous rock hyraxes are in South Africa. Oh my god, I didn't know this. Oh my god, I didn't know. I love these. The heck are those? Look at this.
Wow. Akuma 5959 subbed for 50 months. Maya he chatter.
Thank you.
We have company? These windows are filthy!
This is the San Antonio Zoo. What is this voiceover? Horrific. Sorry, that was mean. But I just didn't like it very much. Friendly rocker. Wow, they move like rabbits. But they're not rabbits. They're not no, don't do that. Gosh, you're gonna lose a freaking finger. I want to see, where's the one eating at the zoo? I like him. Well, like, I'm pretty sure it's this, but I cannot handle this voiceover. I'm sorry.
We have come.
Stop! Yay. Licking. But where's the video? Where's the video of him eating? Surely it's popular. Where is he? I like him. Anyway, you get the point. I like them. Thank you for the 5.
Going to visit Table Mountain, I would highly recommend you get a lift to the top and it's breathtaking.
That's cool.
A ton of vegetation and wildlife at the
Here he
top of the
is.
mountain as well.
Rock Hyrax. So good. So good. Anyway, yeah, I would love to see those. It'd be so sick. That'd be so sick. All right, chat. Okay. I have something to tell you guys about. Space, can you change my title, please? 10 minutes here, y'all. Bush babies are in South Africa? Man. Really got them all. They got everything out there. That's so sick. What did we learn today? We learned a lot today. I'm actually feeling pretty good, honestly.
Shutty Planet subbed for 77 months. 77,777,777,777.
Thank you, Leonard. Thank you. All right, is it changed? Yes. Ready? That's it, y'all. Thank you so much for watching today. Actually, that was really helpful for me. Like, I feel more caught up. I have more studying to do. I have a lot of time on the plane, though, so I will be studying some stuff on the plane in addition to the other stuff I'm doing on the plane. Chandler is live right now.
Silence women really quick.
He's making a guide for me and
dude, I had a tab open that literally just shows my address.
Oh, God. I am scared to raid him with this many viewers. Cake, thank you for the $100 donation to Alveus. Thank you so much. Guys, Chandler is relatively new to streaming, but he's doing a great job, and I'm really proud of him, and I will be raiding him, so take care of him over there. He is going to be making a guide of South African wildlife, flora, and fauna for me and Adapt in South Africa. Also, yeah, if you saw my tweet, biggest shout out ever to Twitch and Wicked and Cutie Cinderella and Chelsea for doing a fundraising stream for Alveus through Twitch Together for Good and raising $77,000 for Alveus Sanctuary. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I had no idea that was happening. We are so lucky. We are so lucky to have the support of Twitch. Twitch also donated $20,000 on their own through that campaign. And we are so lucky to have so many people that support Alveus in the ways that they do. And Cutie Cinderella is incredible. Obviously, you guys know this. So thank you. Insane year. Yeah. No, we're really, really grateful. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Make sure you show Cutie Cinderella some love. All right? Do that now. Or else. I will see you guys in South Africa. Have fun with Chandler. Be nice to him, please. Okay. I'm scared. Goodbye.